Hi guys. So this has been quite the eventful day today. Gabby's been live nonstop like usual, and I can't remember her name again. Garden something is her main account. Rhea is it Rhea? I don't know. I'm sorry. I apologize. My memory's horrible. But this woman went live today and was going over all the stuff that Gabby's been lying about, whatnot. So it was pretty good. And then I ended up leaving. Actually, a few of us did. I don't know how to say this, so I'm not going to. Anyways, so I went back on Mouse Potato because I had missed. She's been live all damn day, so I've missed a lot of it by being in other people's streams and stuff. So I came back, and then this happened. So this person says, last chance 007. Hey Gabby, how's your little serial killer doing today? Because Gabby said that she thought her son was a serial killer. Yes, she did. We all saw it on a video. Yes, we did. Listen to this bullshit. Hold on, I'm going to have to speed it up a bit. Yes, ma'am, I am. Come on, Gab, speak. She gets mad. From that fake fucking
I already
filter.
took a screenshot of it.
What, because you called your kid a serial killer? That's a problem now?
Get a sweet little treat. I never called him that.
Yes, you
You are
did.
switching. You are literally. Never mind. Never mind.
Yes,
Never mind.
You did.
I already have watched it, and I know what I've said.
And what you said was he was a serial killer. Yes, you did. Thousands of people saw it. I would bet money on it. I would bet my house on it. I would bet my ass on it. You fucking said it.
Know what I was talking about that day.
Really? Watch her backtrack. It's hilarious. Yes, you did.
I know. Oh my word.
Her chat's great. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. See, I think people who fake miscarriages are wanting attention, in my opinion.
Oh my heaven.
Go watch the video again. Yes, you did.
I already watched it.
And you're fucking lying right now.
They're twisting your words. I know they are.
How?
I know, that's what they do.
You said it. I watched it yesterday.
Anyway, how about that Starbucks?
It's on Reddit. Exactly. How do you twist words when you actually said that?
What did I mean?
Yeah, bitch. What'd you mean?
I'll explain it.
I'll explain it. Here comes the lies. Every time her and Daddy go, yeah. Here comes the lies.
Cameron was having some other behavior, and it was something that I was venting. Should I have said it on live? No, but I didn't know really
so
what I was getting myself into, and they've held it over my head for all of these years. But what I will say is, I never said, my son is a blank. I never said what I was talking about is with my son having behavior issues, me being a first-time mom, I was just having like a little venting mom to mom. I basically was trying to say, I don't want my son to grow up as that. Like I wanted to keep him from ever becoming that. And as mothers, we always think we want our kids to grow up,
I would never say that about my child. Nobody would say that about their child except you. Read her comments.
Okay, and it was in the back of my mind.
You said he reminded you of
I was new to this. I didn't really know if this was normal or not.
Yep.
And it was a venting moment. Again, I should have never said it.
So again,
it was something that I was venting and just from mom to mom. And
you were live on TikTok. It wasn't mom to mom. You were live on TikTok, literally telling the world that your child reminded you of a serial killer. That shouldn't even be a thought in your mind. That is disgusting.
I have never brought it up. That was like a one-time thing. That was 4 years ago. That was when he was really super young.
He's 4 right now. So you're telling me a little baby fresh out of the oven reminds you of a serial killer, you sick fuck?
And I don't know what else you want me to say.
Admit that you lied and you're lying. 6 months old when you said that, if that. You're not going to win this, Gabby. Sorry. Not sorry.
Back in Illinois.
I don't care if it's back in Illinois. You still fucking said it. Stop lying.
Listen. I already did, Candace.
Yeah, words were not choices. You just regret saying it now.
Let's not forget, never mind.
Yeah, you better never.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Yeah, she said it when he was a newborn. He's 4. Yeah, who in the right mom would say that about their child? Exactly. Only this piece of shit. Oh, here comes the sympathy fucking thing.
Sure.
Best and worst dinner for your waistline.
Ew, what
Sweet
the fuck
potato.
is that?
Try to find the purples.
No.
Sure. You have bath dinner too?
Oh yeah, it's okay to call your baby a serial killer. Yeah, okay. It's really okay.
I have explained it 10,000 times. I have. Yeah, I have.
I mean, none of myself or my friends with me moms never said things like that. Exactly.
It was a couple years ago. Okay? It was a couple years ago. I was a first-time mom, okay? Cameron was biting, hitting. It was really bad, okay?
Excuse me. 4 years ago, you're saying 4 years ago, and he was screaming, biting, and hitting. He was a fucking newborn. How is that possible, Gabby? How? Again, you're lying. You need to stop.
It was bad.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't know, okay? I didn't know that this... I was basically trying to say, I don't want my son to turn into that, okay? That's what I was trying to get.
As a
I never
newborn.
really wanted to call my son that, okay? I would never want that. When I was trying to explain it back then, I was just trying to say, I just want to be a good mom. I just want to, make sure, he grows up, and that's what I was trying to get to, okay? That's the honest truth.
No.
It's not like, my son's gonna be blank. Like, no.
Yeah.
No.
I can do it too. Yeah.
That's not, if that's what it came across as, I'm sorry. I am.
How else was that supposed to come across when you said you don't want your kid to turn into a serial killer, who reminds you of a serial killer? How the fuck else are we supposed to take that, dummy? 4 years ago, when you were in Illinois, you're saying 4 years ago. 4 years ago, he was a newborn, so therefore he wasn't kicking, biting, screaming, or anything like that. You're a goddamn liar.
Sorry, but that was not my point to get across.
Obviously it was. And you got him called the fuck out.
Because that, and even if I did say that, I make mistakes sometimes.
Oh, even if I did say that. Now it's, if I did say that, I make mistakes. Screw you, lady. You fucking said it, and you're not getting out of it.
We all say things that we shouldn't say, okay? But was I referring to that? No.
Yeah.
I was just trying to vent to my moms because I was scared. I didn't know that was normal. It was really bad. It was horrible.
How do you explain? Okay, someone please explain to me how 4 years ago a newborn baby is able to kick, bite, and scream and shit. Can someone explain that to me? He must have been Superman, because that don't happen as a newborn. Nice try though, Gabby.
Okay, horrible. And I was just venting to other moms, and my point again was I didn't want my son to turn into that, but I wanted to do the right thing and making sure.
But you said you didn't say it, so now you did. Wow.
And you know what the other mom says? You will. Okay? So I don't know. Right.
Now he's 2.
So
wow.
should have I even said it or mentioned about it? No. But again, I didn't know what social media could do.
Yeah, okay.
I thought it was just maybe, I had some friends on TikTok I was just talking to. And you guys are holding that over my head. Replaying it over and over and over again. I talked about...
But what do you care? Remember? You said you didn't say it.
So many times. I've said I'm sorry. You know what? God forbid I make a mistake. God forbid I say something that I shouldn't have said.
Oh, now it's something you shouldn't have said. Oh, but you didn't say it, though, just a few minutes ago, you lying prick. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Anyways, so people are telling me that my videos are really small. I'm sorry, I don't know what I've done at all, and I'm not sure how to fix that. However, I do have something to show you on Reddit. So this is interesting. This is very interesting. Gee, this is on Reddit, Drama Twins Reddit. So it's the Reddit Drama Twins 31. This person says, gee, I've got some questions. How is it that you explained on Facebook, in a Facebook post, in February 2023, that you guys were having C tested for autism? Down below. February 6, 2023, Cam's first day of OT therapy. Go back up. But that you didn't think that he even had it. You state he was diagnosed with sensory and speech problems. Where you messed up is when you told his teacher as well as TikTok that he was diagnosed with autism in February or on February 17th, 2022. You've got some explaining to do, ma'am. Oh, shit. Here's the proof. Oh, shit. You get a line say you didn't fucking say that either, Gabby? Bring it on, baby.